y'all, welcome back. Today your girl will be trying out a new product. I had to hop on this Huda Beauty. I can't even get it, but I had to hop on this Huda Beauty foundation. This foundation is supposed to be full coverage. It's supposed to be a filter type of foundation, so you know, who wouldn't hop on this foundation? I was so amped to buy. It is a $40 foundation, which isn't like in my budget, but I really wanted to try it out because it had a big hype on Instagram as well as YouTube, but there wasn't a lot of videos on this foundation for women like me. So I wanted to try it out, and being that I am a new YouTuber and I am a woman of color, I felt that it was time for me to make this video. Like, I just felt like I needed to try it out. I needed to let you guys know the honest truth about this foundation. And I know I'm talking a lot and you just want to, you know, find out what foundation it is that I'm, you know, talking about. So let me tell y'all. So I'll be trying out. It's supposed to have like a satin feel to it, but to me it's like a mousse type. I tried it on Thanksgiving, and honestly I wasn't amped about it. It was, you know, it was good. This foundation is supposed to be full coverage foundation. It's supposed to be flawless. It's supposed to faux filter foundation, meaning it's supposed to give you a filtered look and to look like I'm filtered out, where I, you know, you're not seeing all these pores and whatnot. The price, it was $40 for this foundation. This foundation is plastic. It isn't glass. It looks like glass. It looks very high class. 35 milliliters. Yes, and it's a FAUX filter high coverage cream foundation. And Huda Beauty, the owner of this company, she is a YouTuber as well as she is popping on Instagram. You know, she has a lot of Instagram she has a lot of Instagram videos on Instagram. So yeah, you know, her looking like a baddie, I said I wanted to try her products. Her products are expensive, so you gotta spend a coin or two on her products. I also brought her eyeshadow palette, and I spent a coin or two. Let's just say that. I will be reviewing that video in the future about cream foundation. Effortless application. We'll test that out. Camouflages imperfections and pigmentation, which I have pigmentation, imperfections, me, and give you a soft focus filtered finish. Okay, so this soft focus filter foundation, let's see if it works. Like I said, I have tried this foundation on Thanksgiving, so this will be my second time trying this foundation out. So this will not be my first impressions, but kind of like my first impressions on YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know my thoughts on this foundation, let you guys know and determine whether I need to return this foundation, because if it looked horrible, it will be back to support. And last time I had a problem with this foundation, it was because of my smile lines. Like, the foundation seeped through my smile lines and it spread throughout the day, which wasn't popping. Like, who wants their foundation to be spreading? That ain't popping. So yeah, if that problem occurs again, yeah, like I said, it'll be returned. It'll be returned. Right, to be full coverage where you don't have to color correct. So I'm going, should I color correct on this side and then this side and not color correct? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna zoom up, and one side I'm gonna color correct. I'm gonna pick this side. No, this side, because I have a little more hyperpigmentation in. So this side I'm gonna color correct. This side I won't. And yeah, we're gonna see which one looks better. And I'm gonna use this brush, and I'm just gonna put a little bit here.
Me and my grandma take me and my grandma take
color correct. So this side of my face is color corrected. This one isn't. And so I'm gonna prime my face. This Complexion pre-makeup primer. It was inside of the FAUX thingy. So I did not like this primer. So I just didn't like it, only because I just felt like it's supposed to be, it doesn't really say what it's supposed to do. It's a hydrating primer, I believe. It has a small scent, but it's not stink. But I just feel like these primers really don't do the job with these companies that produce these foundations. Like, I love Rihanna, but her primer did not do it for me. I have moles. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have moles and I have a little textured skin. So usually, like I said, the primers usually don't do nothing for my textured skin. Like, so yeah. But like I said, my foundation did spread the last time, so I'm trying to see if this was it. Was the primer? So I'm gonna test it out again. Y'all, I have a new backdrop if y'all haven't noticed. I am trying out new background backdrops. I had the white for a while, but I said I wanted to try something else out. I'm noticing with the primer, with my base, that this one looks a little more smooth. I don't know how on camera it looks, but this one looks a little more smooth. This one you still can see a little texture. So next time, if I'm gonna use that primer, I'm definitely gonna use it with a color correct. I don't know, as a base so far it looks popping this side. And this side it has more texture. So I'm gonna try to put a little more of this hydrating cream. And I feel like this kind of cream seems to be just allowing a product to stick to it, because it has like that texture where it's like, it's a texture where you can have a product stick to your skin. So okay, so here it goes, round 2 of this foundation. Let's see how this foundation works. It's a pump type of foundation. So as reviews said, it says to use 1 to 2 pumps for a full coverage face, and you can use a beauty blender or you could use a brush, but I am going to use this brush. It's a flat top brush. Yeah, it's a moussey consistency. It's very thick. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a very thick foundation, but they said it's full coverage, so I expected it to be pretty much thick. And I have the shade Mocha 500G. Chose, and honestly it was hard to pick this shade, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because this foundation isn't sold in stores. I'm gonna repeat it again. This foundation is not sold in Sephora's store at your local Sephora. It is not in the stores yet. When I had asked the lady, they said probably in 2018 that it'll be sold in stores. So yeah, I had to purchase this foundation online. And y'all know purchasing foundations online isn't easy because you can't really see how it's gonna look on you. So I did what y'all are probably doing if y'all are wanting this foundation. I looked on YouTube and see how it looked on other women's makeup that was a woman of color, of course, because I am a woman of color. And I seen how it looked and kind of picked my shade from there. And that was hard to do because it's my foundation. I didn't want it to be off, but I am blessed and happy to say that this shade, I actually like it. I loved it actually. I love the shade color when I first tried it on, simply because it wasn't orange. It wasn't an orangey foundation. They have, and I'm loving, y'all, get into this side though. Like, get into this side. This side is a little more streaky. I don't know if it's because I'm taking a while to blend it out. But this side here, without the side that I color corrected, y'all, it's popping. You cannot see none of this hyperpigmentation here. It's kind of seeping through. So what they said that it was supposed to cover, you kind of are noticing. I'm kind of noticing. Let me blend my forehead and stop talking to y'all. But yeah, this foundation isn't an orangey foundation, and when you get to doing when a brand does a foundation, usually for women of color, they you know, they put a lot of orange and red undertones. Really, they put a lot of red undertones, and it shows when you put it on. And so I was so happy with Huda Beauty's foundation. It's not orange, it's like an olivey color. So I preferred that rather than a freaking orangey Oompa Loompa looking foundation. And I'm sorry to say, y'all, like, I love Rihanna. Like, I love Rihanna's foundation, but it oxidizes and it is a little orange. It's a little orangey, but it's not. I mean, it's very blendable, and it gives you a natural finish, which I love. But her foundation does have some red undertones that show up on my skin, especially yeah. I'm just leave it at that, because like I said, I love Rihanna's foundation, don't get me wrong, but I did notice that about her foundation. And so right now I'm on my second pump, and I'm just trying to make this side, look comparable to this side, because like I said, I color corrected this side I didn't, and I don't know if you guys noticed a difference but on camera, but here it's a little darker under my eyes. I know my foundation, you know, I know my concealer is gonna do this job, but I just feel like this part I did want to show you all how just the foundation alone looks. And I did do my eyebrows off camera. Leave a heart at the bottom to let me know that you guys want an eyebrow tutorial. Like I said, I'm loving this foundation though. Honestly, I kind of feel like, well, let me not speak too quick. I do feel like it looks better than my first time applying. But I don't want to speak too quick. My spout lines before on Thanksgiving were well, they showed they behind on Thanksgiving. Without the color corrector, but I honestly feel like kind of the color corrector even canceled out my smile lines. This one you really can't see as much, but I do have smile lines on this side, and so that was the issue I had prior to, well, my first time trying this foundation out, and it's still kind of occurring on this side. So now I can say the verdict. If you're going to use this foundation, color correct. And I kind of feel like it's better even on this side as far as under my under eyes. So I would say use a freaking color corrector. Like, I feel like it will make a difference in your whole applications. So I hope y'all enjoyed this look. This is my final thoughts on the foundation. I really enjoyed the foundation. However, if you're going to use this foundation, you definitely do not want to use an oil-based, you don't want to use like Rosali, or you don't want to use an essential oil prior to putting your foundation on. As far as primer, you can use the Huda Beauty, but I'm not like amped on it, so you don't have to use the Huda Beauty primer, because I honestly believe that the primer does not make, an expensive primer does not make your whole foundation. You just want to find a mattifying primer if you have textured skin like I do, or if you want to have, you have oily skin, find a primer that controls your oils. But yeah, the primer was not, oh my god, amazing. But as you can see, this side is way more flawless than this side. And originally when I originally I put a color corrector on this side, and then I just did the normal on this side, and I feel like this side with the color correcting was better, and I do think you all should color correct with this foundation, even though it says full coverage foundation, and this one is way more flawless. It even helps reduce my smile line. So I do feel like color correcting can make a difference with this foundation. But it is optional. It just depends on what type of look you are going for. But yeah, I really do love this foundation. I will definitely be keeping it, and I hope you all like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, leave me a heart. Love y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. And at the end of the day, be you, because you are beautiful. Like, be all flourishing. Like, you know, 2018 is gonna be our year, you know? Like, it's gonna be our year. You have to speak things into existence. Like, so yeah, love y'all. We all progressing, and we gonna be great. Especially if you subscribe to my channel. Like, yeah.
Wait.